Hi, I'm the new superintendent for Weslaco ISD, Dr. Dino Coronado, but you can call me Dino. I want to get to know the people of Weslaco, and I want them to know me. It's important we are on the same page as we set the foundation for our children of Weslaco for the next 100 years. So I'm visiting businesses, hosting town hall meetings, answering emails, and getting to know you. Weslaco, let's talk. Hi.
How you doing?
Hi, Dino Coronado, Dr. Coronado.
Dr. Coronado?
Yeah, go by Dino though.
Dino, nice to meet you. I'm Adam Scheidler. I'm the owner of Weslaco's Daily Grind.
Great place here, it smells great in here.
Thank you. Hopefully it smells like good coffee. So let me show you around a little bit.
Okay. Wow, this place is amazing. The aroma of coffee permeates the air. Students and members of the community just hanging out, drinking coffee, studying, or just getting some work done. It's really a cool atmosphere. What I really like is the way Adam Scheidler celebrates veterans and civil servants with his honor cabinet. Here we find memorabilia of challenge coins and other unique items to recognize those in uniform. I probably need to donate some things too. Now to the coffee, and it's unique. He brews it up 1 cup at a time.
We grind fresh for each cup. We change the strength of the cup by grinding more or less coffee to adjust what's going into your cup.
He uses perfectly temperature-controlled water, just the right amount of freshly ground coffee, and then science happens.
Coffee is plant cells. There's CO2 trapped inside those when they get roasted, so that has to be released when the water hits, and then begin the brew process, where slowly and carefully, one by one, a barista will sit here and actually pour gently the water over the ground coffee for your cup, hence the name pour over.
What I'm finding out about Adam Scheidler is that he's a lot like me, a military veteran who after his service started a second career. I went into education, he went into the coffee business.
I had a passion for coffee. I had a lot of it while I was in the service, and couldn't find any place to really get good coffee down here. That was several years ago. I won't besmirch any of the. There's now a lot of small coffee shops like myself down here in the valley, so plenty of them are very good. I've tried most of them. Just needed a job and found the opportunity. A lot of prayer, a lot of thought, and God opened the door for us to have this community center and coffee shop here in Weslaco.
Found a home in the Army, and after 22 years, I retired. And you know, I don't know if you kind of had to find your way after you got out. You know, I did real estate. I was a contractor, and you know, and a friend of mine asked if I wanted to be a substitute teacher, and I'm like, sure. You know, but dealing with kids and everything else, I'm like, I don't know, it was kind of scary. So I ended up becoming a substitute teacher and loving it, and decided to make it a second career. Well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. You know, one of the reasons that Weslaco kind of appealed to me was my father was born and raised here. I thought it was very special when I got offered the position. A week after I was named the lone finalist, my father passed away. But I was able to come down here, and I went through the records place. I found his registration card, have a picture of my dad when he was at Horton Elementary, and I think it was elementary back then. He looked a little older, but so it was very special. So I've always felt that I've come full circle to come down here in Weslaco to serve as the superintendent of schools in a district where my father went to school, grew up, and walked these streets. You know, I think is really special. Talked to my aunt, and my dad used to work at Kino's. I guess making bread. I guess that's a special treat around here. I need to visit that place. What is really nice to see at Adam's Place is the fact that many of his employees are actually Weslaco ISD graduates who are now going to college.
A lot of them come through with good attitudes about life in general, looking forward to it. Almost every one of them wants to pursue further education. Psychology seems to be particularly popular right now. At least half of the staff I've had in the last 2 years have been psychology students after they got out of high school.
Psychology is it's a perishable skill. It talks a lot about character and understanding one another. I remind principals, hire people of good character. We can teach them skills to be an effective teacher. We can teach them skills to be an effective custodian, bus driver, or any type of employee. But we're not in the business of changing somebody's personality, right? So I think hiring people of good character and then teaching those skills, I think is what's important. And having partners such as yourself, you teach those skills too. As students come here, they are kids of good character, and now you're just refining their skill set. And so we appreciate that as a school district. In my last 6 months here, and really enjoying the community, we've been able to increase enrollment by over 1,000 kids, which is significant. We're working closely with the city and the EDC to see what else is coming in. Our kids now, they just come to school. They don't need any supplies. Everything's provided for them. You know, we're partnering with Knapp Hospital to open a clinic within the district to serve not only our students but also our staff. The heart of our school district are our teachers. And of course our backbone is the auxiliary staff, our bus drivers, our cooks, our custodians, our maintenance workers, and everybody else that keeps everything running.
I agree. I'm glad to hear that there's target and direction for the school district. Not just getting by, but actually you're steering it.
I'd really like to start a health professions academy. We also started a dual language academy. So I think those are unique for Weslaco ISD. And I think we can promote those things. And we want to open a school of innovation as well. So there's a lot of opportunities for growth in Weslaco, and we want to explore those opportunities. But in order to explore those opportunities, we really want to get involved with the community, our business partners, and really just kind of hear what they want too. Well, I want to thank you for the opportunity to meet you. I love this. This is amazing. I'll have to find some of my Army stuff if you can make some room.
Anything you can spare or that you're willing to at least temporarily part with, we'd love to have it.
All right. Well, thank you for the coffee. It was delicious, and it's a pleasure. All right. I'll be here again.
Looking forward to it.
All right.